What's up, guys? I'm Asa04 here, and welcome back to my all-new episode of Otaku Talk. For this episode, it'll be a little bit of an emotional one. I will be talking about the history of a faction in WWE known as the Wyatt family. And this episode, we dedicate it to Bray Wyatt, who passed away on this day in 2023, and also to Luke Harper, who passed away almost 5 years ago in December of 2020. So, without further ado, roll the intro. Two founding members of the Wyatt family, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, started on the independent circuit, while Bray Wyatt was in the early days of his WWE career in the early 2010s as Husky Harris of The Nexus. He later returned to FCW from 2011 up until 2012. The faction was portrayed as a villainous cult led by Wyatt. Wyatt debuted his new character with new rebrand at FCW to NXT and has made his appearance on July 11, 2012. Wyatt would suffer a torn pectoral muscle that same month and would need surgery. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan would make their debuts that year and would end up winning the NXT Tag Team titles, for which they would hold, and the faction ended up staying until July of 2013. On July 8th, 2013, the Wyatt family made their main roster debuts by attacking Kane. Wyatt would have his debut match as his new character against Kane at SummerSlam that year in a Ring of Fire match, to which he won. They would later have a feud with Daniel Bryan, into which he joined the faction only to betray them after Wyatt then defeated Bryan in the 2014 edition of the Royal Rumble to end the feud. The group would then feud with The Shield, which saw him face off in Elimination Chamber there, to the point where the Wyatts have won. By late 2014, the group has disbanded for the very first time. In 2015, the Wyatt family returned with a new member by the name of Braun Strowman, who debuted by attacking Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam. The faction would then feud with The Undertaker and Kane, who were known as the Brothers of Destruction, which the feud accumulated at Survivor Series that same year. The group would later enter the 2016 Royal Rumble, to which most of the members were eliminated by Brock Lesnar. The Wyatts then appeared at WrestleMania 32, to which they were fended off by John Cena and The Rock. As a result of the return blur and split in the 2016 WWE Draft, Strowman had moved to Raw, while Wyatt, Harper, and Rowan were both moved to SmackDown. Randy Orton joined the group in October 2016, and all members were SmackDown Tag Team Champions under the Freebird rule. Harper would leave the group in 2017, while Orton would also let the same route to portraying Bray. After Wyatt was drafted to Raw, while Roman went on SmackDown, the faction was suspended for the very final time. Now, I won't go into too much detail on each member, as I will do that on separate episodes. Let's focus on them just solely. So, Randy Orton, and still could be decent to this day. Braun Strowman went on to become a singles wrestler, but was recently released earlier this year. Bray Wyatt, the leader, also took a singles run and debuted a new character known as The Fiend. However, in 2023, Wyatt died by complications of a heart attack. Harper left WWE in 2012 and would debut in AEW as Brody Lee, and was leader of a faction called the Dark Order. He would also win the TNT title. In December that year, Lee died from idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. Roland, the only surviving member, is currently in a faction run by Wyatt's brother Bo Dallas, known as the Wyatt Six. And that is the history of the Wyatt family. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video right here, and if you guys enjoy this video, give it a like. If you have something to say about this video, give it a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos like this, as well as future episodes of Otaku Talk. I really hope you guys have a great day, great evening, where your time zone may be, and I'll see you guys again in the very next video. Once again, I'm Isaac04 saying peace out. And once again, rest in peace, both Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. Thank you both for everything. Your legacies will never be forgotten. One final time for Bray. Let him in.